picking things up recently. It's also BeastmodePaul.
For sure.
And this is going to be an interesting match. We have that range that we see from Hero in some very specific moves. Probably going to try and box out Yoshi a little bit, but then also really exploit some very specific interactions with these spells. Already 61% on this opener for BeastmodePaul.
Yeah, I feel like if I had to guess, Hero wins this matchup pretty significantly. Yoshi known to struggle with swords throughout every Smash game, this being no exception. And not only does Hero have a really big sword, but he's also got a ton of projectiles and a ton of ways to buff himself, right? You actually can have more air mobility than the king of air mobility in Yoshi. A clean 0 to death to kick it off. My lord, I don't know if anyone is ready for a player like BeastmodePaul unless you're literally from CFL.
And honestly, even then, you can prepare for one BeastmodePaul and a totally different one can show up depending on exactly what he rolls or how he decides to play. It's so hard. Right. Like, he's improvising and you're trying to take like a test. Look, that changes every 5 minutes, right?
I know we're all upset about Steve, but I think our anger is misdirected. This is the real problem right here. Mr. Mario Party himself, right? Just making shit up.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I didn't come to read. I came to play. So what's all this?
Oh, did I just critical hit you?
Yeah. Oh, don't get me
started. From a JRPG, so it's fine. But Pharaoh saying, you know what, man? Take your first stock. I didn't even need it.
Right. And honestly, if Yoshi Fair had a little damage number, it'd be all 9s. So it's totally fine. Feels even right now. Kaboom, though, huge damage. Takes the stock.
Oh, my lord.
Just like that. They have a clean stock lead here for Paul.
Another thing I wanted to point out that makes this matchup really tough for Yoshi is how Hero can reach over the ledge with so many different moves. Obviously, you have your sword normals, but a lot of these spells will catch you if you poke your head above the ledge. And it's not as much in the culture in Ultimate to sweet spot your recovery, as in don't poke your head above the ledge, and especially a character like Yoshi, who doesn't sweet spot automatically on the way up. And as I'm trying to break down something completely irrelevant, the game's almost over. Yeah, it's a bloodbath.
Just a little extra thing that Hero has is like the best charge shot I've ever seen. Almost taking the stock right there. But this is exactly where it's so dangerous. Like, Hero's out of shield game, not necessarily one to write home about, but at like a mid-range, that forward air, like up tilt, kind of tough for Yoshi to deal with. However, we've seen Pharaoh run away with a lot of strings and that stock if you're able to get Hero above you, where he maybe struggles a little bit. Oh, Kaboom's huge.
So, Kaboom, the, what is it, Kafrizz, the neutral B, Sizz, all those, they hit the ledge, if not a little bit below it, so effectively. And that's going to be a real nightmare for Pharaoh to recover against. Saw it in action right there, and I think it's just going to be a present theme throughout this entire set.
Yeah, and Kaboom also has a little added bonus of having the vacuum to it. So you can see right there, Pharaoh was trying to just shoot an egg over the ledge and grab the ledge, but instead it pulled him away from the ledge and then also killed him.
Yeah, and I mean, Yoshi has such a high double jump that it's very hard to perfectly measure it and grab without poking your head above. And then the hop on the egg. Yeah, I mean, like, these are all common things Yoshi's always doing, and Hero can exploit that so well.
Yeah.
However, BeastmodePaul also got an incredibly clean, like a literal perfect first stock to kick that last match off. So maybe if Pharaoh's the one in the driver's seat to kick it off, we'll see a little bit of a different outcome.
I mean, that's kind of been the story of Pharaoh's run this weekend, right? Where we just see these wild strings, usually like up air resets, or even sometimes like drag down back air into forward smash. Pharaoh has a lot of explosive options. The problem is we didn't see the opportunities from Paul to have Pharaoh try any of those options because of this outrange or runaway game that Paul's been able to play.
Yeah, Hero is one of the hardest characters in the game to approach. Of course, you also have Kazap or Zapple, whichever the mid-charge of side B is. That is a massive hitbox, laterally and vertically, so I would imagine it's going to be a nightmare for Pharaoh to get in.
Right. Psych Up just going to some extra shield damage as Pharaoh opens up the center stage, though, looking for a big forward air, but Paul taking the scenic route, so not exactly timed here. Not looking for the zoom, going to try and recover, and there's the signature up tilt from Pharaoh. Ooh, and another up air, too, really putting Paul on the back foot here, and hopefully taking the lead. We can maybe see a pretty drastic shift in dynamic, but it's going to be Paul finding a forward air, and another one with that accelerado.
So fast in the air, man. Yoshi normally used to being the fastest one on the screen, at least when you're jumping. But no, Hero gonna rival him, if not straight up surpass him in that department. We're gonna see BeastmodePaul once again in control of this game. Now he can kind of hang back, win neutral, throw some projectiles out, and make Pharaoh really feel the pain for these approach attempts.
Yeah, I do love Paul also mixing up the tempo a little bit to try and just get some MP back. It doesn't take a lot, but just a couple of jabs or forward tilt will really add to the pool, but can't mess up. Pharaoh with a very quick out of shield game there, and hold on, this is a big opportunity here. Oh, love that up B to get out of that spot though.
Kaboom, not quite doing the job, but keeping Pharaoh off stage here. All right, he's gonna get back. Oh, and BeastmodePaul lands a little too early for that back air.
Does keep the pressure up though. All right, gets a shield up in time, and I love it. Paul is so fast with those jabs. It seems like such a illustrated, oh, hey, I'm coming at you, watch out, and then he still finds a way to just mess up the timing a little bit, where they drop shield, you just get hit with a jab, and it turns into a mess for you.
No, I mean, the sword play has been great. The spell usage has been great. Everything from BeastmodePaul is very impressive right now. Can't keep that juggle up, but Pharaoh once again with his back to the corner. And yeah, Paul is just content with sitting here, even letting Pharaoh get on the stage from the ledge, right? You don't have to always keep your opponent.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my God. Yeah, nap time is over, bro.
A rude awakening to say the least, but Paul looking pretty comfortable. Maybe the second most comfortable on the screen right now. Yoshi, pretty cozy, man.
He really did.
Yeah. He's curled up and everything. But either way, Pharaoh was definitely making some adjustments. We saw some really good responses when we did see those moments, but like we said, it's just so tough. Beast Mode, Paul is an apt tag, to say the least. He's turns it on. Accelerado, psych up, and all of a sudden I'm sweating. I'm not even in the game.
Yeah, this guy is an anomaly, man. He is so good at this game, and he's only been improving over the last couple of years. I remember when he got his first top 8, I think it was at Gateway Legends.
Yeah.
And he's just been on a roll since then.
That's true. I remember. It was such a good run, too, and it's just only gotten better since. Definitely looking more and more comfortable in these high-stress situations right now. Looking comfortable as we go into Game 3. It's up to Pharaoh to make the adjustment, but all of a sudden, BeastmodePaul, he's glowing all sorts of colors and doing all sorts of moves. So it's hard to keep track. Hard to stay composed. That's wild.
Wow. Hard read attempt from Pharaoh. Not going to pan out, but still good to see he's got that fight left in him, right? True. Even down 2 games, he's still willing to take some risks.
Oh, bounces.
Oh, God, yeah. Another thing that's going to make this a pain.
It's not huge, but it does. Yoshi gets a lot of mileage of throwing these random eggs just to cover some approaches, but now it's just off the table for as long as bounces in the mix. But as I said, it goes away. Paul looking for that air dodge, but Pharaoh with a good route still remains holding on to the stock. And what a response. Up smash out of shield. Beautiful.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised that killed. Was it 119 after the hit? That move is very strong, but sometimes still surprises you. Oh, on the platform and not ready for the tech. Not enough to kill with forward air, but BeastmodePaul keeping this one close.
I love that idea too. Paul just did a bunch of small neutral Bs to look for that. It was it's like Wario fishing for jab in the same spot. You're like, oh, I wonder what he's looking for. But with Paul,
what do you know?
Hold on though.
Yeah, huge opening here for Pharaoh. Almost finishing it with the dunk as well. Yoshi, when he gets up close, can really lay some pain on Hero, but I mean, his opportunities to do that have just been so limited. We see Hero glowing red, and yeah, that just means he's going to hit even harder. First stock finally going down, but Pharaoh enjoying a pretty comfortable lead here. Oh, what's the edge guard going to be? Absolutely nothing, because we can teleport.
Yep, full zoom right in time. Already cycling through the menu as well. Kaboom, gonna just kind of keep up that pressure at the ledge. Only gonna be a jab for now. Paul looking to try and even it up here. Wow, great timing. Nice little retreat into an aggressive option. Definitely mixes up the opponent a little bit right there.
Yeah, when you land a safe aerial like that. Oh, wait a second. Critical? Not even necessary. Oh, I just want one.
Yeah.
Right?
He doesn't need it, but come on. Oh, okay. Sneaks under that back air. A little low profile with the forward smash. Good stuff from Pharaoh, keeping it close.
2 F smashes back to back from each player. Now we're going to see Paul buffing up, getting ready for some strong hits here. Oh, caught reading on the job, though. Hold on.
That's such a huge starter for Pharaoh. I love the air dodge, too. Hold on, holding down center. Paul not able to find a way in. Does still have the buff, so you have to watch out for that. But a little flank of the projectiles. See Pharaoh on the hunt, got to dodge out. Oh, forward air, up smash. Beautiful start.
Almost enough to do the trick, but of course, Hero is not light by any means. Gotta watch your back. Oh, wow, a heal. Maybe taking him right outside of up smash kill percent.
Oh, and another one too, now sub 100. That should be the last one though. See what we can do here. a throw into the up air, and Zoom is going to reset the situation. No punish, but Pharaoh is looking for it. Up tilt, relatively safe. Oh, and the dodge on that slash. Pharaoh barely holding on. Psych up means you cannot make a mistake. Barely getting to the ledge. Getting hit with the sourest forward air, but it ate the jump. And the his unbelievable pickup.
That matchup looks horrible for Yoshi. Can I just say that? What do you even do? You got infinite projectiles and a big sword to deal with. You poke your head above the ledge very easily, and that results in death most of the time.
Right.
And the edge guarding, which is normally so big for Yoshi, can just be completely negated by Zoom. I wish the app worked that well.
Yeah, right.
But the spell is certainly putting in work.
Take some notes. But
wow.
That was tough. I mean, you did mention at the start how it could be very dangerous for Yoshi, and I think we got the best showing for it right there at the end, where normally Pharaoh's able to like get a lot of mileage jumping from the ledge using that armor, but some of the big like empowered hits from Paul just ate right through it and just kept that pressure up at the ledge. Really good stuff from Paul, and that's going to be Beast Mode Paul winner side grands.